I won't be no more, because every time I try something, I just get beat up for it. But anyway, so he set it up on what's called prepay, where I could log in and at any point in time keep that thing going. See, the original contract that I signed was going to be for 30 days, right? And then we had this crap with Chip and everyone else. You know, I don't know who all was on there yelling and screaming at me. I don't know. I'm not going to name no names because I can't remember who all was on there. But I know Chip.
Well, I can comment.
Well, I mean, I don't think it ain't important no more. Okay, so.
But,
right,
okay, I guess I'm not really understanding here, and this, you know, this should be fairly cut and dry. 10/14, the contract was signed. It was from 10/18, the first period, to 11/19, the second period. The next one, 11/20, to, now, I understand about the prepay. I understand all of that.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go just step by step here. 10/14 it signed for 10/18 through 11/19. That's verified in post. I'm looking at Kraken cases right now. It shows it right there. I'm looking at the original contract. Then on 10/30, Chip had an issue. So what? You guys stopped fundraising on YouTube. That doesn't matter because Christy sent $2,000 on 10/12 plus YouTube sent $970. So you paid for the first month. She was not found by November 19th. She was not found.
No.
So we knew that, okay? Tiffany Marie posted a video on November 19th when the billboard came down. At that point, why in the world wasn't another location found, transferred, or whatever? Because the money's still sitting there.
There's only 2 electronic billboards in this area from what Devery told me. Okay.
Yes, I understand. But you have to understand what we've been told. Number one is that it was for 60 days. We were told it had to be removed simply because YouTubers were discussing it online. So we had to cancel the contract, and all of the money is going to be applied towards the static billboards. Now, here's the other part of this that's more important.
Yeah.
There's the static billboards. A new contract's created. It's all due on Monday, this past Monday. None of that happens.
Yep, I'm going to send you. Okay.
None of that happens. Okay.
Because I'm going to send you a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Just look.
What am I looking at?
When I went in, how do I send this to you? Can I send it to you on
that same number, the same number that you have?
I still haven't. Okay. I still haven't got the screenshot that you.
That's hold on. Oh, shit. All right, hold on, Penny.
Are you trying to send us the contract? Because we know what it looks like. We have it.
No. Okay, what was I going to send you, Penny? All right, here comes this, Chasing. Hold on.
Okay.
In just a second. Okay, because when I went in to make the payment on the card, this is what kept coming up every time.
A 0 instead of an O, or an O instead of a 0, or whatever it is. So, but here's my question. No credit card, no number in the world has a letter in it. It's always numbers.
It's not a credit card. It's their customer number. It's the customer number that he gave me.
It's a customer number.
Yeah, it's the customer number that he gave me. I tried it with a 0. I tried it with a letter O. He puts it in yesterday, and he said he moved. He said what I did. He said I put the. Said something about the contract number and the customer number. He said they were in the wrong boxes because it went right through. It went right through.
Okay, I'm looking
and
at it.
Okay, did you get it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Okay. apparently, from what he told me yesterday, those two were reversed. They were in the wrong spots. That's all I had to go on is what he sent me. That's it. And right here, I can send you what he sent me. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Right here. Okay. All right. Trying to get back over here to you. Okay, this is what it sent me. It said the contract number was that, and the customer number was at the bottom.
Okay.
See, it had a dash zero. Okay? I tried it with the dash. I tried it without the dash. I tried it every way in the world that I could. And I called him and I said, Devery, it's not working. It's not working. He said, send me a picture of what it's doing. I said, okay, here you go. He called me back. He said, there's a lady that had a slight problem once before. He said that she went or didn't use that link, but actually went in.
How the hell did you guys pay it the first time?
It went right through. It went right through. No problem whatsoever. Use my debit card. It went right through.
Okay.
Okay.
So in this case,
problem.
it was a technical issue where you couldn't get it to work out. Okay.
I called him. I said, Devery, I cannot get it to go through. I said, I don't know if it's, well, now the first time I did have to call on my debit card and have the amount raised because you can only do like $1,000 or $1,200. I had to have the amount raised. Okay. I did that and put the amount to pay something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Had to have that amount raised so it would do it. Okay. Then that happened, and I sent him that picture that day. I said, I've tried it with the dash. I've tried it without the dash. I've tried it with a zero. I've tried it with a number or a letter O. So I've tried it every way in the world, and it keeps popping this red thing up. And I sent him a picture of it. I said that I don't know why it's not taken. So I called him. He called the next day. I said, look, I've tried it again and it's still not working. He said, well, let's do this. He said, he told me what he did, and, please stop hating on Lamar, everybody, because they've been over backwards for us.
No, I think they're great.
They are. Okay. All right, what happened? He told me, he said he had the numbers reversed. Some about the customer number and the contract number. He said they were reversed or put in reversed, or something was a O or a that or something. But anyway, he said they were reversed.
Mm-hmm.
After he put it in, went right through, and the payment was made. And so now on that one, okay, getting back to the money, Christy would still, this is the way it was going to go, but with what they've been sending me today, it's not going this way anymore. But at this point yesterday afternoon, Christy would have still had $2,000, and I would have still had $2,000 as a total of $4,000, because they say, if she's found, you cannot get your money back. There's no way they won't, they won't give you a refund on it. You know what I mean? So, but anyway.
Okay, so
at this point,
Christy should have still had $3,470 sitting in your bank account somewhere, right? Plus,
no, 2,000.
Yes. No.
Well, because
$970 plus $4,000 equals $4,970 minus $1,500 equals $3,470 plus you said you had $2,000 or $4,000, I don't even know what at this point, and that's $5,400.
See, I don't get where you're coming up with the math like that.
Did she have $4,000 that she gave you?
Okay, I didn't use any of her money on that first billboard.
Okay, so she had $4,000 sitting there then.
So she had $4,000 sitting there.
Okay, so the $1,500 minus the $970 equals $530, which you paid out of your pocket.
I paid that.
Okay.
Because that was, I wasn't going to pull it from what she gave. I mean, it was pointless because I'd been talking to her. She was interested in doing more. Now, if I had went along and done if they didn't put it on prepay and we had to pay for that for, the 60 days, then we would have used that. And if we would have kept that one going, yeah, we would have used from that. All it was doing was sitting there to be paid to either keep that one going or to put more up like her and I had planned.
Okay, because it's been down now since November 18th. So.
Yep.
What?
Well, no, it came down on the 21st.
Okay. This original, let me just read this here. This says.
Yeah, it came down on that Sunday for Monday. It came down on the 21st.
Okay, because when I spoke to him, he said 2 months were not discussed. He said that...
They were at first, or they wouldn't have given me the contract.
Right. No, he said
why did they write a contract for it,
Right. He said that you guys determined that it was going to be 1 month. He was unaware of all of this other stuff going on with having to move it.
I wasn't going to bring him all the bull crap that YouTube was saying. Why bother them after they've already been beat up enough whenever Chip and them did that?
Mm-hmm.
So after they put it on the prepay, okay, he set it up to where I could either keep that one going, and keep it up. Dang cow, sorry about that. So he set it up to where all I had to do was log in and keep making the paying on it. When all this came out, well, we're back to the first one. When all this started over, saying that it was put there for a reason, it was set across the church for a reason, that's when I talked to Christy and we decided just to move it, just to let it run out and move it elsewhere.
Now, my understanding was you guys found another place to put it over on another location.
We found there is another electronic board. It's over on Tusculum. But Devery said, he said, let me find some static billboards for you. Okay. He asked how much money we had. I said, well, we've got Bon and Christie's. We've got $8,000 is what we've got to work with. He said, let me find you some locations. He found the locations. I looked at them. I think somebody even did a video on them of where they're actually located at.
But the $4,000 that he got from you yesterday was Christie's money.
Uh-huh.
So where's the $8,000?
No, it's $2,000 was mine and $2,000 was hers.
Where was the rest of her $2,000?
She still has $2,000 to run it for longer. See, if we need to run the boards longer, we will. She knew this. I was under the impression that she knew this. When we done it the $8,000, and I called her and told her, I said, Christy, what we're going to do, I said, this contract is for $8,000 for so many months. I said, but if she's found, we don't get it back. You know, it's no refund. So I told her, I said, they've offered for us to do it in 2 halves. We can do 4,000, and then if she's not found, we can do, you know, keep them up, pay the other 4,000. I said, you know, there's no point in, if she's found, us losing all that money. So that's all that was. I mean, there's no...
So the money that he got from you yesterday was 2,000 of your own money, 2,000 of her money. She had her other 2,000.
And I've still got in the bank 2,000 of hers, 2,000 of mine.
But the invoice was for 8,000. So how?
Yes, hold on. The original was for 8,000 for
the one that's posted right now, that Penny posted on her community wall, the one that you signed on the 4th.
That's the one that I signed. Okay, all right. There's more to that contract, but it's just got a lot of people's names and numbers and stuff on it, and I can send that to you if you.
It's posted. I see it on. Oh, you're saying there's more to what we're not seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If you take, so I spoke to him, and he said, what we can do, he said, we can cut it in half. That way, you know, you're not, if she's found or whatever, you're not losing, you know, nobody's losing the entire $8,000. So it was under my understanding, okay, that 4,000 from yesterday was 2,000 from me and 2,000 from her. But now, somebody called her, and I don't know, has kept bashing me for, you know, about whatever, and you know, so now they've taken it completely out of my name, which I could care less, you know, and put it solely in her name. And I've been told not to come back to Lamar. I've been told a bunch of things, you know.
Mm-hmm. What happened to Stone Drive? What happened to that?
What happened to Stone? If you'll look on those billboards, okay, mm-hmm. They're placed in Kingsport, Rogersville, up.
No. Yes, those ones, right?
But I think it'll tell you on there where all the locations are posted.
Right. The original, what everybody was hearing is the one that came down across from the church was going to be relocated. It was going to be relocated to Stone Drive.
Honey, they've been relocated to all the places that Devery picked out.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, he told me there's not really a good location on Stone Drive. He said that
I thought there were only two digital places.
Do what?
I thought there were only 2 digital places. One was Stone Drive and one was the other one there.
The only ones that I'm aware of that he's talked to me about, okay, we're not going to do the digital
anymore anyway.
We're not going to do the digital no more.
Right.
Because it don't stay, you know, it doesn't stay, it flips, you know. Mm-hmm. The only 2 digital billboards that I was aware of is the one on Fort Henry, and there's one on, he said Tusculum Boulevard in Greenville. But if you look, the static ones are actually, they stay on her, you know, they're not flipping. Because, I mean, I even got beat up because it didn't stay on her. You know, nothing's good enough on here. Mm-hmm. Nothing. So, you know, I was told to cancel the order, send her money back. I don't know what more I'm supposed to do, because it don't matter what I do, and it's never good enough, or it's wrong. But, you know, I don't see anybody that's, the only person that I see down here doing anything is Lamar Advertising and Christy. That's it. And I've ran my butt off trying to do this stuff, and I keep getting beat up.
Was your communication with Christy clear Because it doesn't appear to be.
I thought, well, to me, I thought it was pretty clear, but, you know, maybe she didn't completely understand everything I was saying, you know?
I know
But
that
I
I do know the narrative that was presented on YouTube was very
Yeah, well,
different from
I'm
what I'm
done.
understanding
Listen,
now.
Well, chasing you and Penny, I'll speak to anytime. But I'm done having to explain myself to a bunch of people that I don't even know. You know, that that these people have sent me things, you know, and
No, all of that's
why they send it
unacceptable.
to me, I don't know. I'm just
All of that crazy stuff that's happening is unacceptable. My whole issue, Chase, is this. It was done in public, right? It was done on YouTube. It was a community thing, even though, you know, it was less than $1,000. It was still with the people who are invested, highly invested in Summer. So, you know, transparency must be there.
Well,
we all understood that it was for 2 months. We were never told that it was for 1 month. We were never explained that at all.
Okay. All right.
And then Christy comes out and she's very upset. She went to Mountain Girl. She explained it to her. And when I called Lamar, I was very, very specific on exactly what I wanted to know and understand. And he said, no, it was for 1 month. No, I don't know anything about relocating. There was never a plan to do that.
No, why was the contract signed for 60 days if there was never a plan to do it?
Well, you also said that it was on prepay because after the 30 days, if it wasn't paid for again, then it wasn't going to run again. But then we're hearing it was moved because of the church.
No, it would have been left there with the money that Christy and myself had. It would have been left there because that's why he set it up on that prepay. The original contract said 60 days. It's right there. Right. So if there was no plan for it, why is that original contract for 60 days? Now wait, hold on. The day all that changed and it was set to prepay was the day I had to go in there and beg them to even still deal with me.
So that was October 30th. Probably.
Hell, I don't know the dates.
Or one of those days. Yeah.
Okay.
So all of that ended up changing because of all this nonsense.
The reason, he said, I'm going to set this up on prepay for you. He said, all you have to do is log into it, pay it, and it'll stay up. That's what this is too. It's on prepay. If she's not found, then, I would have pulled it up, done the other 4,000, and it would have come up. But he said there's no, and I agree with him. There's no point in paying $8,000 for that long with, a chance that some and them still be up and everything be done, her be found or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know where I went wrong here, but I'm sure there's going to be 100,000 people telling me,
Penny, what are you thinking right now? My mind is still spinning with all this.
I don't have any idea why it's being told that I think that there's some sort of disconnect somewhere. I don't understand why it's being told that the billboards, the 7, well, the 5 plus the 2 free ones, weren't paid for by Monday. So Chrissy, she paid for them out of pocket. Yes.